This message is for Evangeline and Belina. Hi, babies. I miss you. They aren't letting me see you, so it's not because mommy's not fighting for you. I'm fighting for you every day, baby. I'm going everywhere looking for you. And I went to the courthouse in Orange County where we went last time to file paperwork to say that they're not letting me see you. So just know that I'm trying really hard to find you and see you, okay, babies? I'm not giving you up. I didn't give you away. This is not how it's supposed to be. And I bought you some flowers. When I was driving, there was a man selling flowers, and I said, let me buy some for my babies. So I bought you some flowers, and I hope I get to see you so I can give them to you. This is for Evangeline and Belina. And I know I usually get to read to you every day. So today I'm going to read Dr. Seuss by Julie Murray. Abdo Children's Authors Kids. I got this one at the library. Remember when we went to the library last week to get books for Dr. Seuss Week? So I'm going to read it to you. Early years. Theodore Seuss Geisel was born on March 2nd, 1904, in Springfield, Massachusetts. People called him Ted. This is what he looked like when he was younger. Ted's father worked at a zoo. Ted often visited. He loved to draw pictures of the animals. He drew them using funny shapes. This is him working with his dog. Do you see that? Ted wrote for a school magazine in college. He signed his work with his middle name, Seuss. He later added the doctor, and Dr. Seuss became his pen name. Pen name is when an author doesn't want to use their real name, so they use a pen name, meaning a fake name that's just for writing, or it could be a fake name that's just for acting. But in this case, a pen name is just for writing. And here you see a picture of him holding the cat in the hat. Stories. Ted loved creating books with rhymes and funny characters. He published his first book in 1937. Less than a year later, he released his next book, The 500 Hats of Bartholomew Covens. Here he is working on his books. Horton Hears a Who was published in 1954. It is about an elephant named Horton that tries to save the tiny town of Whoville. Horton starred on the big screen in 2008. Here he is reading it to this little girl. See that? It became a movie later. In 1957, How the Grinch Stole Christmas was published. Oh, Belina, you love it. You love when we watch the movies, especially the animated one with Max. Ted saw himself in the Grinch and wanted to change. He wanted people to celebrate Christmas with love instead of just gifts. Ted also created books that were easy to read. He wrote The Cat in the Hat. He also wrote Green Eggs and Ham using just 50 words. Last year, we were able to get Green Eggs and Ham in Spanish, and I read it to Belina and Evangeline and translated it for them. Death and Legacy. Theodore Seuss Geisel died on September 24, 1991. He had written and illustrated more than 40 books. He won many awards, including a Pulitzer Prize in 1984. 1984, I was only a 1-year-old baby. I was born in 83. So mommy was just 1. I was a little baby when he got a Pulitzer Prize for his work. Today, Dr. Seuss's stories are still some of the most beloved in the world. Meaning people love his stories. And here there's a timeline. In 1938, The 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubbins is published. In 1957, The Cat in the Hat and How the Grinch Stole Christmas are published. Okay, let me go in order. It goes like this, you see? It goes like this, zigzag. So let me restart that one for a second. In 1904, March 2nd, Theodore Seuss Geisel is born in Springfield, Massachusetts. Then I have to go up like a zigzag, like this. In 1938, The 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubbins is published. Then go back down. In 1954, Horton Hears a Who is published, a film based on the book, debuts in 2008. Then go back up the timeline here. In 1957, The Cat in the Hat and How the Grinch Stole Christmas are published. Then I'm going back down this way. In 1960, Green Eggs and Ham is published. Then back up. 1966, How the Grinch Stole Christmas becomes a TV special. 1984, Ted wins a Pulitzer Prize. 1990, Oh, the Places You Will Go is published. And September 24th, 1991, Ted dies in LA. Oh, Ted dies in La Jolla, California. That's somewhere close to San Diego. I've been around there before. So that's it. It's just a little bit of Dr. Seuss' life and how he started his work and his career. And tomorrow I'll read probably another Dr. Seuss book. All right, my babies. Maybe I'll read you a book in Spanish. The ones that we got from the library that I can't read you in person right now. So I hope you're watching these. They're posted publicly and hopefully your dad's letting you watch them. But I really don't know now since he's not answering any of my phone calls or text messages. And the so-called, DCFS is not following through. But right now it's all fake because I don't have any of those real filed court documents in LA courthouse. So again, please watch out for my babies out there wherever they are. I hope they're safe. I love you, Evangeline and Belina. I hope to see you soon. Good night, my babies.